Hi, I'm Christy Dasher, and today I am going to make chocolate eclairs. Eclairs are made up of three components: a pâte à choux, which is the shell, a pastry cream, which is the filling, and then of course that chocolate glaze that we all love. To make a pâte à choux, you start by taking the milk, the water, and the butter and melt it, and then you add the flour and mix it until it starts to come away from the pan. Then you put it in your stand mixer and with the paddle attachment, and you beat it slowly incorporating your eggs. So I have cracked, I've halved the recipe from the On Baking book, but I have cracked 5 eggs, but I may not use them all. So I have an extra egg aside just in case. Place the milk, water, salt, and butter in a saucepan and bring to a boil. Make sure the butter is fully melted. Remove from the heat and immediately add all the flour to the hot liquid. Vigorously beat the dough by hand. Put the pan back on the heat and continue beating the dough until it comes away from the sides of the pan. The dough should look relatively dry and should just begin to leave a film on the saucepan. Transfer the dough to the bowl of a mixer fitted with the paddle attachment and beat it for 5 minutes at medium speed. Then begin to beat the eggs in one at a time. Continue to add the eggs one by one until the mixture is shiny but firm. It may not be necessary to use all of the eggs. The dough should pull away from the sides of the bowl in thick shreds. The dough will not clear the bowl. Put a workable amount of dough into a pastry bag fitted with a large plain tip and pipe onto parchment paper lined sheet pans in the desired shapes. Bake immediately at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Reduce the heat to 350 and bake until the pastries are dry and crisp, approximately 35 minutes. To make the pastry cream, I'm going to take the milk, vanilla bean, and some of the sugar to a boil in a large pan. Whisk the egg yolks in a mixing bowl. In a separate bowl, combine the remaining sugar and the cornstarch. Whisk the sugar mixture into the egg yolks. Temper the yolk mixture with 1/3 of the boiling milk. Then return the yolk mixture to the pan and cook, stirring constantly until the cream boils and is well thickened. Allow the pastry cream to boil approximately 1 minute, stirring constantly. Remove the pastry cream from the heat and immediately pour it into a clean bowl. Stir in the butter. Do not overmix. This will thin the custard. And chill in an ice bath, then refrigerate until we're ready to fill our eclairs. All right, the eclairs have cooled down, and I'm going to go ahead and cut into one of them and make sure that the inside is looking like I want. So you can see that there's big holes and it's a little eggy but not wet. I'm gonna go ahead and get these eclairs ready to fill. I'm gonna take my paring knife and take the back of one, and I'm gonna make 3 little holes in the back. And then I will pipe the pastry cream in. All right, I've got a pastry bag fitted with my round tip, and I'm just gonna go and fill all of these lovely little eclairs. Making the chocolate glaze is much like making a ganache. I am going to take the heavy cream and the glucose, and I'm going to bring it to a boil in a saucepan. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to pour it over the chocolate add the butter and whisk gently until smooth. And then I will use it immediately when it's warm to coat our eclairs. All right, to glaze these, I am just going to take them in the bowl. Mix it, dip it, shake off the excess. Ooh, and just put it on my little tray, cooling rack. So I can't remember if I said, I think I forgot on the last video, I did sanitize the kitchen, cleaned everything head to toe before we got started. Very important. And now I'll just wait for them to set. They look pretty good. Thanks.